Hello Year 1, Mrs McManus here. So I am coming to you this Monday morning from my house, and the lesson we're going to be doing today is a little bit of handwriting. So if you don't already have a pen or a pencil or a whiteboard and a pen and some paper, maybe pause the video now and go and grab yourself some so that you can join in with me as we do our handwriting together. So today we're going to be doing 3 words. We are going to be practicing our word was, saw and the. Those are 3 of our tricky words. You may already know how to spell them, but we are going to be really focusing today on how we form those letters. So we are going to get started today with our magic word was. So either practicing on your paper with me as we go, or turn on your magic whiteboard pen and you can be doing it in the air as I do it on my piece of paper here. So our first letter is a W. Okay, let's check and you can see what I'm doing. So you go down, up, pen off. Okay, we're going to do an A. So remember, our A is the same size as the W. It starts like a curly cur. It goes round and up into an O, and then you bring your pen down and give it a flick and take your pen off. Fantastic. Now what is the last letter in our word was? Can you hear it? Was. Fantastic. It's a S, and it is the same size as our W and our A. So I'm going to start about the same height and do my S. It goes up and round, pen off. Fantastic. Can we get our fingers out? We're going to do our finger space before we do our next practice of our word was. We're going to do a finger space. Can you do it with me this time? Here we go. Finger space. Remember, I want all my letters to be the same height. W, down, up, into my A. Starts like a curly K, into an O, and bring it down, and then S, up, around and around, pen off. Okay, can we practice that with our magic whiteboard pens? Okay, we're going to go down, up, pen off, and then into your A, so curly curt round, up into an O, down and give it a flick. And our final letter is a S, and it goes round and around. Fantastic. Rub that out. You may now want to do that teeny tiny like a mouse. So you may want to go tiny ones. You might do a little word down, up, into a curly cur, into an A, pen off, and then your S. Or you may want to do a ginormous one in the air, a humongous one. So you might go down, I'm going to pop out the camera, up, down, up for your W, and then curl it round for your A all the way down, up into an O, and come down and give it a flick. And then your S, which goes round, and all the way down. Fantastic. Right, rub those out. That is our tricky word was. We're now going to have a go at saw. Have a see what you spot when we do saw. So we've done was. What is the first sound you can hear in saw? Saw. What's that first sound you can hear? Well done. Sausages are sizzling. So it's a S, and we've done a S a couple of times now, so we should be really feeling a bit more confident in that one now. Let's have a go. So we're going to go up, around and around for your S. And then, oh well, you tell me, what's next? This is one of our spiky words. Can anyone remember what comes next in our tricky word saw? Fantastic. Oh, hang on a minute, this isn't one of our spiky words, silly me. This isn't one of our spiky words, but let's have a go. What comes next, can you tell me? Excellent, it's our ah. And again, we've done a few at now, so we should be an expert. It's the same size as our s. It goes round into a curly cur, up into an o, down with a flick. And what's the last letter we need? Fantastic, another W, another w. So it goes down, up, down, up. Fantastic. Now before we do it again, we need to make sure we do a finger space. We do a finger space after every single word. So I'm going to do a finger space, then I'm going to go again. Let's see if you can do this one with me at the same time. So we go up, around and down, around. And then your ah, which starts with a curly cur, into an o, and then give it a flick. And then your w, down, up, down, up. Now you have more time than me. I don't want you to have to watch me for much longer. So you can do a whole row of these letters, of these words, practicing as many as you can. Right, you now also might want to pause the video, and again, you might want to write it in the air with your finger. You might want to do a teeny, teeny, tiny one, or you might want to get up out of your chair and do a huge, ginormous practice. It's up to you. Our final word we're going to be doing today is the word the. Can you remember how to spell the word the? What letters do I need? Fantastic. We start with a T, a letter T. Okay, so T is a tall ladder letter. It's not a small letter like this, it's a tall ladder letter, so it should be taller than all the other letters so far. So here we go. T, we start up tall and we come down and around and take our pen off. Then we must remember to go back and give it some arms. So we have T. What's the next letter in the word the? Fantastic, it's a H. And H is another tall ladder letter. So it needs to be the same height as our letter T. And again, we start up high and we go down, then up and around a little flick. But we're not finished. What's the last letter in the word the? There's a sneaky little silent letter in the word the. Excellent, it's our E. Okay, and the E comes out, up and around. It is smaller than our T and our H because it is a small letter, not a tall ladder letter. Okay, we're going to do one more of those all together. Again, you can do it on your own piece of paper with me, or you might want to do it in the air. You might want to do it a normal size, a giant size, or a teeny, teeny, tiny mouse size. It's up to you. So here we go. Finger space. We start with our tall T, up and down and around. Take your pen off. Give it some arms. And then our H is also a tall letter, so we go down, back up, and around with a little flick. And then our E. Our E is the smallest letter in this word. So we come out, up, and around. Fantastic. So those are our three words, that we're doing today in handwriting. Now that we are finished, you may want to carry on practicing, see how many times you can write these words. Another activity idea, if you get permission from your adult at home with you, you might be able to go out onto a pavement or into your garden if you have like a concrete floor, and get some chalk, and you could practice our handwriting today in chalk on the floor. Or again, if you've got permission from your adult, you might be able to practice it on chalk on the side of the house. So send us some pictures, let us know how you're getting on, and I will send you another handwriting video for you to do tomorrow. Alright guys, take care, bye.